Nice and sweet. The trade that could have been turned from $600 into 6K turns into only 600 into 2K. Now, there's some really good things that we have observed that cause us to get into the trade. As a matter of fact, if you were this subscriber to the 13 Market Moves Daily, you would have known ahead of the market open that today was going to be a move 4. And if you've been paying close attention to the videos that were posted on this channel, you would have also been able to figure this out. Okay, so I'm going to show you a very simple trade that any one of you that have been actually paying very close attention to what we've been trying to show in the last few videos, any one of you guys could have done this. And clearly you would have done a lot better if you would have invested a little bit more. So for those of you guys that do it with bigger accounts, guys, the math is the same. This is a 350% return. At one point, the trade was generated substantially high. Just a little spoiler, TD Ameritrade closes the trade in not the most favorable terms for us. So what could have been an awesome 700-800% return turns into just 350%. But there's some good points that you can take from this, and that is understanding how to calculate some of these moves ahead of time. So for the last few days, we've been posting a lot of videos about sequence 777. Now, if you've taken the 13 Markets Move Formula course, you would have known the specifics. So when we send out the message to our group, like trade today is a move 4, just kind of like we did, okay, after we sent the 13 Market Moves Daily video describing that it was going to be a high probability move 4, we also reaffirmed it at 9:44 a.m. as you can see it right here. Trade today as a move 4. So clearly, you can't trade today as a move 4 if you don't know what the hell move 4 is. But just briefly, in general terms, clearly you would make the most if you know all the details about the formula and the sequences and all that good stuff. But move 4 is actually a mirror image of a move 7. So see, you would have not known that unless you would have studied the hell out of the 13 Markets Move Formula course. But it is a mirror image of a move 7 only when the market is in the negative, which takes you to the most important point of this is not all the days when the markets initiate in the red are actually bearish days. Now, I know this sounds contradictory as hell, but there's actually moves when the markets are dropping that are highly bullish because institutional behavior, as mentioned in some previous videos, they do buy the dips when the market is in the green. They do buy the dips when the market is in the red. So understanding the difference between the two and paying special attention to what sequence it is preceding to when the markets are opening in the red can give you a really good idea of how to actually trade. So move 4 typically begins with a drop earlier, but the market typically finishes substantially higher off the lows of the day. So in order to calculate this trade, it was quite simple. Number 1, you had to know what market move had the highest probability. Number 2, make sure you time your trade getting in close to the lows of the day. So, and that's exactly what this live trade is going to show you, how the execution went. So here it is, guys. Enjoy the details of the trade, and I'll do a quick summary at the end of the video. Here it is. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn 600 bucks into 6 grand in one trade. Guys, it is Friday. The job number was just released, so the market is tanking. The initial reaction is lower. Initial reaction is often not the true reaction, so you want to identify the lowest points in the day. Like right now, we think that it's a move 4 and it's going to reverse and markets will ultimately go higher for the day. So what we want to do is buy some Amazon calls, AMZN calls. We're going to buy 9 of these 1940 strike calls. I'm trying to get them at about 65 cents a piece. Now these do expire today. Let's see if we can actually buy 10 of them at 60 cents. All we're basically calculating is about a $15, $16 move higher from here by the end of the day. Right now it's 10:28 a.m. and we think the market has hit the lows for the day. So let's go ahead and put that order in right now. Amazon is trading at 19.26. For us to make 6K, Amazon would need to trade to 19.45 by the end of the day. Damn it, I think I just missed it. Hold on, let's try to put that in there right now. Yeah, that's our bid right here at 60. Nobody wants to sell it. We're going to wait just in case it's going to bounce. Wait. All right, instead of doing that, what we are going to do is buy this 1937. I'm going to buy 6 of those at $1. Okay, so we bought them at $1. 1937.5 calls. Didn't get a very good execution, but our cost on this is $1. So got 14 bucks left. So basically we invested $600 into this trade, and in order for us to make the 6K, the price would need to go to 1946 roughly. We're making about 10 bucks, 1947. So there it is. We're going to set a limit order to actually sell these. I know it sounds crazy, but 9.9. That would be a credit of 5,900. There it is. Okay, so the limit order is set, as you can see, if the price moves higher to a level of 1947 roughly at some point. It could be 1946. So basically a $20 move lower. And you could be thinking, dude, you are nuts. The market is dropping. What the hell are you doing? So we'll follow up on this trade by the end of the day, by 4 p.m. on Friday. Today is July 5th. And we're going to find out the results of this trade. Okay, guys, so here's a quick recap of what we've done, right? So we started with 626 bucks, currently $512. So losing about 100 bucks. Amazon is just kind of staying there in the last 3 minutes. So this is our position. You can see that we bought calls, 1937.5 strike. As you can see there, July 5th expiration. They do expire today. There's 0 days left till expiration. You can see this is our position. You can see this is our sell order that is waiting to get filled at 10 times the money. Man, you lost your mind, Leonardo. 10 times the money. Who does that? How do you calculate this shit? Hey guys, it's 2:16 p.m. on July 5th. So the trade is starting to go our way now. Amazon, from being 12 bucks negative, it is now $3 positive. So now it trades at 1942. So this trade is making currently 2,300 bucks. The account is now at roughly 3K. So we still got our 43 minutes to go. According to our calculation, should be hitting 1947, 1946 area. Possibly, we think it can break out to 1953. So we'll do a quick follow-up shortly. Okay, guys, so here's the deal. 2:32 p.m. The account is at 4,244 bucks. As you can see, Amazon is hitting this level pretty close to our calculations. But considering there's still an hour and 28 minutes to go, and the market is doing exactly the move for. Guys, for our 13 market moves analysis daily, I'm actually going to reveal the video that we posted earlier this morning before the market opened to our members in the 13 market moves daily. So we've actually predicted that the highest probability outcome for the day was indeed a move forward. For those of you that understand the 13 markets move formula, it's clear how you should trade such a day. And for those of you that are new and trying to make sense out of this, guys, there's a ton of details. I'm just going to mention this. That in the last few days we've posted a lot of videos. Sequence 7777 is a highly bullish sequence. It is a characteristic of institutions buying every dip. So when the markets drop, what appears to be negative is actually positive. All you have to do is just buy the damn dip. That's what we told our members to do this morning. So those that took action, congratulations. Should be sitting in some nice, healthy gains. With that said, guys, we did say in that video that the market was likely to revisit that level of 29.90 today, and so we're there. We're still hour 38 minutes to go, which gives us high probability we're going to hit the 3,000 level. But the move 4, guys, is actually an exact reflection in the mirror of a move 7. Sounds crazy, right? A lot of times you're going to be like, oh shit, the market is dropping. Leonardo was wrong. I wonder what the hell is he doing now? Guys, it's very simple. If you understand the 13 markets move formula, you are not going to miss trades like this. So if you are trying to take your trading game to the next level, click the links below. Study the hell out of this 13 markets move formula so you would know how to day trade moves in the markets like this. With that said, we'll do a follow-up on this trade shortly. Okay, guys, so pay attention right here. You remember we're buying these earlier for $1. Right now they are trading at $7. That is a 700% return, guys, or 7 times the money. Now notice we're not closing the position yet, because what I actually send out to our group earlier is, on a relative basis, Amazon actually outperforming the market today. When the whole market was dropping, it actually held the level really nicely. When you see stuff like that, it gives you a high probability of a bounce from here. And rather substantial bounce. One of the things that helps us understand whether the market is moving higher or lower is the volume, guys. The volume is extra low, which is perfect days for stocks like Amazon to actually rally on low volume. So when stocks drop on low volume, the market drops on low volume, it is actually bullish. So if you guys just focus on the price section, it's actually very tough to trade directional options. But if you focus on the volume, on the 13 markets move formula, on the VIX, you combine all these factors together, you get clear understanding what institutions are actually doing. And if you're on the same side as the institutions, have a higher probability of getting your trades right. With that said, guys, get some more information, click the links below. We'll follow up on the trade shortly. Oh, by the way, currently the trade is producing a net profit of $3,060. $31.80. There it is. Okay, too bad. Looks like TD Ameritrade just closed my position out, guys, unfortunately. So 600 to 2K, basically, 350% return instead of what could have been an easy 6K trade. So the market just didn't really had a stronger the move going into the close. Unfortunately, it will make this move higher Monday, as it often happens, but when TD Ameritrade comes out and closes the positions, it just sucks. Damn, Leonardo, I didn't see this coming. I mean, I am disappointed. I was expecting, like, at the end of the video, like in some of your other ones, man, all the thing, that stuff goes to the moon. I mean, I was, like, expecting 600 to 10K. Man, what happened? Guys, I know. Hey, as a trader, you will face multiple obstacles and challenges throughout your trading, whether you're day trading or swing trading. So there's one way for me to evaluate my performance, and that is to ask myself a question at the end of every trading day. How did you do with what you had? So let's review the trade and see how do we actually do. So we bought 6 Amazon at the right time, right at 1937.5 calls. So we got the good strike. We calculated the day trading range correctly. We bought the calls, even though just maybe we could have done a little bit better. We could have bought them maybe at 88 cents or 90 cents. We paid $1 for them. So that's fine. TD Ameritrade closed them at 3.3. That sucks. Now, we're not going to blame TD Ameritrade. Hey, actually, Amazon closed the day at 1943, which puts the valuation on this at 5.5. So technically, we could have, if they didn't close them out, the way the trade would have played out, we would have gotten about $5.50. So that would have been a 550% gain. So, however, it did happen. So there's no sense to sit and whine about it here. It is just a part of it. It is just a part of the business. Sometimes that's going to happen. But let's evaluate, okay, the trade overall. So, number one, we were on the right side of the market. When a lot of people were actually buying puts, we were buying calls. That's right. And the way we knew about it, by meticulously calculating the market moves, sequences each and every day. And before the market even opened, we knew that the highest probability was a move 4, which is a reflection of a move 7 just when the market is negative. So that's how we got on the right side of the market. Number 2, we actually waited. We didn't just jump all out. We didn't jump all in when the market opened. We've got in onto these Amazon trade literally within $1 away. After we got into the trade, when Amazon was trading about 1926.30, 1926.50, okay, it actually dipped for a brief moment to 1925. So we actually, the entry was good. It was not perfect, but the entry was good, guys. You're not going to be able to nail every dip precisely down to a penny. So within $1 on a high flyer name like that trades for $1,900, that's good to get in within $1 on your intraday trading. So we've gotten that part right. Now, the ultimate question is, what many of you are thinking, dude, you could have gotten out at like 7 times the money. I know. And unfortunately, this market move for the behavior that we observed over the last 4 days just was not as strong today. However, it could have been significantly stronger going into the close. So it really made sense for me to just keep the position, because what appears here to be a 7 times X, it could have actually been 15 times X, because Amazon could have actually spiked to 1953, possibly even 1959 at one point. So overall, the execution was okay. The market move was determined correctly, got us on the right trade, got us on the right side of the market, and everything was pointing to a move higher. It just, on some days, guys, you're not going to hit those 700,000% returns, but we got pretty close. So with that said, for those of you that are disappointed, Leonardo, man, I was looking for something extraordinary here. Guys, not every day is going to be extraordinary day, but I promise you, we will record some videos where we take $600 into 10K in not so distant future. So if this is your first time watching the channel, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you wouldn't miss out any upcoming videos. I'll catch you guys on the next trade.